Hey, Grimu here, and with the release of Sparking Zero, I definitely think that Dragon Ball as a whole has definitely gotten a lot more popular. Sparking Zero, like as a game, in terms of popularity, has definitely skyrocketed in the past couple of days. And one of the main selling points, I think, one of the things that really attract a lot of people are the what-if stories. Right? I don't think any other Dragon Ball game can really take it to the next level where they take the original story and you can explore it in many different ways. And I guess one of the biggest and most, popular characters to come out of those what-if stories from Sparking Zero would be Gohan Black, where it's like Goku Black, but it's Gohan instead of Goku, obviously, as the name would suggest. And I thought that character being popular could be an inspiration for the team that we're doing today, which is basically Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black being revisited on the Hybrid Saiyans team, with featuring adult Gohan, of course. So, with Goku Black, I'm just gonna discuss the setup fairly quickly here. He has like the best possible equipment he can get in that piece right there. Same thing with Gohan there. And with Beast Gohan, he has two of the best unique equipments I could possibly give him. And obviously, as much as this is supposed to be a quote-unquote Gohan Black showcase, he's not like the main character. Goku Black is not the main character here. We just want to use his many ultimates against whatever blue character we go up against. But essentially, the Zenkai buffers here are mainly designated for both of the Gohans on the team, and they also buff hybrids as a Z ability, but it's completely detached from Goku Black. So we're relying 100% on the leader slot for Goku Black, not just for the Z abilities and buffs that he receives from the team, but also for his Ultra ability as well. I don't want to waste too much of your time, let's just jump right into the first match. Alright, first match, up against a pretty tough opponent, and unfortunately no blue units, so I don't think Goku Black can really show off here. I'm gonna start off with Beast Gohan, and I'm gonna save Ultimate Gohan as the second slot character just to get his cover change out when I need it, like whenever I need it. I'll just skip this loading screen, I'll get straight into the fight once it starts. Alright, my opponent opens up with Golden Frieza, which is an interesting choice. Definitely him being the tankier character, it makes him a lot safer, I guess, in many ways. I'm relying on mainly the Gohans to really take hits, and I don't really have faith that any of these characters can really save us if the situation does call for it. So I don't think Goku Black can really do much other than do damage when the opening is given to him. That cover change is huge from Ultimate Gohan there, blocks a lot of the incoming damage that we would have received, honestly. I'm gonna go straight for a blast there. I'm gonna wait for a little. Damn. Now, at the very least, they can't actually switch, which I think is huge. Damn. That was bad. That was unusually fast, too. If the opponent goes for a strike here, I know what... No. Okay, let's see the defensive capabilities here. Not half bad, honestly. I was expecting, like, way less defense, so this is actually not too bad. Opponent goes for the green card, unfortunately, which is really annoying. That means the switch gauge will be available. Goes for the green card again, which is interesting. I don't think that was the main intention there. Already starting off very poorly here. Gohan taking an insane amount of damage as well. I think, yeah, probably tanking with Beast Gohan is probably the best play here. Again, I'm not going to be cutting out any fights, so maybe if this first match is not too crazy, then we can obviously make sure that we do better on the following match. The opponent's going nuts, by the way. Insane stuff. So we already have Gohan's attack type unique gauge on, so that's good. See what my opponent does next here. I'm going to switch to you, go into this. Let's see how well we can get it. Hopefully that's enough. Damn. The Dokawaki impacts have been horrible today. Nice, okay, we land that. That's really good. I'm just going to go with this, just for the paralysis, I guess. Go with the main. Go with the quick attack as well. Damn. Go for the ultimate right away. That's insane stuff from Goku Black there. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. As the leader slot character, I was expecting him to definitely perform a lot less. Damn! Pops the comeback from Golden Frieza. This guy's crazy. I wasn't expecting this at all. Go for the Rising Rush, obviously. Like, I think we should go green again, because I don't think the opponent really expects it. That's huge, dude. That's huge. We could have killed Zamasu as well. Yes, dude. That's so good. That's so good. That was insane. Goku Black really is the comeback engine for this team. Like, wow. Alright, just a quick heads up here. The following part of the video, basically for the rest of this first fight, as well as for the second match as well, all of the audio comes after the fact. It's recorded after the fight itself has been recorded, because you know how my neighbors are, really loud, just like in the previous video, obviously. Nothing much has really changed in terms of the general environment that I'm working with here, but hey, we gotta keep moving, right? So we get Golden Frieza out of here, which is really, really insane. That ultimate plus Rising Rush combination was just crazy. Moving into my opponent, fusing using Super Gogeta, sorry, not Super Gogeta, Gogeta Blue, obviously doing an insane amount of damage against Gohan Beast. Really tough to beat. Obviously going for the green card there, which is an interesting strategy, but I can definitely see it working, and because I couldn't switch to anyone else, we unfortunately do lose Gohan Beast, and at this point in the fight, like, we run the risk of really losing, so I need to play it safe, switch into Ultimate Gohan there just to make sure that Goku Black stays alive, because his gauge is almost filled up, and we can make use of that second ultimate whenever we need to. The opponent makes a kind of rash switch to Fusion Zamasu, which gets him killed. Obviously, the enemy has no unique gauge, sorry, not no unique gauge, no vanishing gauge. So this is probably the best point to, you know, just pop the ultimate right away after using the main, because he can restore main ability using his own unique, sorry, not his own main ability. So that's an important point to note. But we actually land the legendary finish with Gohan, which is insane. Like, that's actually kind of nuts, considering that Gohan has type disadvantage. But I think this fight really managed to show off just how good Ultimate Gohan is. Actually, no. I actually managed to show off how good Goku Black is in conjunction with both these other Gohans. So yeah, Gohan Beast did a pretty exceptional job, kind of just died really early. Ultimate Gohan, pretty insane, and was the one to really finish the fight. And Goku Black actually managed to clear things out in the early points of the fight, and managed to turn the tables for us. Moving on to the second match of the video. Alright, now moving on to the second match of the video, basically a mirror match, right? But the same Hybrid Saiyans there. It's just a different green Ultra, I suppose, leading the team. Obviously, my Hybrid Saiyans, the LFs, have a higher limit break on my end, not to flex, but I guess that could be the difference maker between how good these characters are going to perform, especially with Gohan Beast there. Pretty huge gap. Hopefully I can make the most out of it. In terms of equipment, definitely got the advantage on my side as well. Let's just see what we can do here. My opponent leads with Ultimate Gohan, the red one. Unfortunately, I go for a tap, which is not the smartest decision, because my opponent gets priority and starts off the combo right away. Obviously, really annoying stuff here. I do get my gauge charge up, which is really good. Obviously, I'm going to need it for when I transform into Gohan Beast, because most likely I'm going to need to use Beast, especially because Goku Black, my main DPS, one of the main DPSs on this team, is a green unit, while Ultimate Gohan is a purple unit on the enemy team. Obviously going to make things a bit more difficult. Switch into Goku Black there and pop the counter. Not the smartest move, but because I still have a gauge on on Goku Black, it allows me to kind of play around with it a lot safer. Unfortunately, I do get hit with a PV straight into a blue card there. Almost got one shot. I think that could have been a pretty big difference maker. My opponent failed to really gain priority with the vanishing gauge just now, with their vanishing step, sorry. Go for the ult, hopefully it kills. At least I hope it does enough damage to kind of help with the elimination of this Gohan, because he's gonna get pretty annoying in the late game if you do let him continue fighting, obviously. Go for the transformation, which is really annoying because that means Gohan Beast heals and gets rid of my unique gets rid of my vanishing gauge as well. Switch into Gohan just to make sure that we don't die or get hit, and use my Ultimate Gohan. Obviously, the gauge hasn't been activated yet, which is really annoying. Go for the blue card there. Perfect timing, honestly. Works super well. Get Gohan's endurance popped, which is really, really good. Really annoying there. I could have probably gone with like an immediate strike or blast, or maybe like simple taps would have gotten the job done, but unfortunately I went for the jump, which is obviously really annoying because my opponent could easily just go for the green card there, gain priority really quickly. I go into the other Ultimate Gohan, transform into Beast, because I'm pretty sure that's probably the best move I got, especially because that means we get our cover null on top of just increased damage, which works against everyone that I'm going up against here. Managed to finish off the combo by eliminating the enemy's Gohan Beast. Really good there. This is obviously, yeah, that was a misswipe on my end. This is obviously going to get a bit tricky because Gohan's special moves are close range. So if I don't land it properly, it's just going to get countered. But I do fortunately land it and manage to get rid of Gohan because we've already popped his endurance as well. I'm going to try and land the LF with Gohan Beast here because it's already been set up so well. And this should kill, but unfortunately Ultimate Gohan has the ability to get rid of attribute upgrades, buff effects when you pop a special move, so unfortunately no endurance nullification there. At least we still win with Gohan Beast, definitely carried a large portion of the fight. I guess there wasn't really much to talk about there in that. I just realized that my opponent's name is Racist, which is obviously not very appropriate, but yeah. Moving on to the third match. Alright, moving on to the third and final match of the video. Obviously nothing too crazy here, much more benign in my opinion overall, I'd say. And I think this is alright. Like, I think we should just start with Ultimate Gohan like we did before, because it's worked pretty well thus far. The team has set the bar pretty damn high, so I'm hoping that they can make a pretty consistent performance. I'm hoping we can actually win this third fight and actually like keep up a win streak, which will make it a lot better than the previous video. My opponent starts off with Gohan, which is not the worst strategy in my opinion, definitely could work. Obviously, countering with a blue, or maybe following it up with a green card can definitely be annoying, but that didn't happen, so we're all good. I'm gonna go with the blue. See what happens? Awesome, that's perfect. So right off the bat, doing an insane amount of damage to Gohan. This is actually like really effective in my opinion. It'll definitely get us places. I'm gonna go with this, because yeah, the likely switch in. I just didn't want to risk using Goku Black and possibly getting the damage get the damage reduced, because that would suck for us. I'll try to get Goku Black in here in a second, but only once I get rid of Ultimate Gohan, once I make sure that he's out of the cards for us. Make sure that he's out of the cards for the opponent, really. Damn, okay, we got hit, that's annoying. It is kind of a shame that this Gohan doesn't really have, like, any kind of defensive mechanics the same way the other Ultimate Gohan does. Obviously, I think that's a pretty big drawback for the character overall. I'm gonna switch to Gohan here just to make sure that we can get his gauge up, while also making sure that he's the one taking the brunt of the hits. I could switch into Goku Black here and try to tank, which is probably the best strategy that we could utilize at the moment, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Tanking decently well, but honestly I wish they could have done better. He is type neutral for the moment, so we're seeing a bit of better performance from Goku Black actually, like surprisingly good. The opponent is probably gonna switch into, yeah, so if I'm sacking anyone off, it's probably gonna be Goku Black, and that's probably exactly what's gonna happen here. I'm willing to predict, though it's not 100% certain, but yeah, the opponent just needs to put in a bit of extra work just to make sure that the Rising Rush is popped, obviously, which can happen at any point in time. Obviously, having that endurance nullification is really annoying. I think we need to sack off Gohan Beast, unfortunately. It doesn't really matter what card we select, obviously. I wasn't going to run the risk of him nullifying endurance. Yeah, that's so annoying. Nullifying Ultimate Gohan's endurance, because I do think that overall, the other Ultimate Gohan from the Majin Buu saga is just way better than Beast Gohan, by like a pretty long shot, which is why I'm not going to risk it. It is annoying that his cover change is locked behind a green card, so his cover change nullification, I mean, is locked behind a green card, and that makes it a lot tougher for the character. Well, so there seems to be a display glitch with the unique gauge there, because the charge reset to 0 for some reason. I'm not sure why. Obviously, we need Gohan to stay here, just to make sure that he can tank the hits for us. We're going to need a pretty big comeback if we're ever going to make sure that we win this fight, but I mean, yeah, the odds generally are stacked against us here. We may just lose this last match. And honestly, I may actually find like a different match just to make sure that this video gets a satisfying ending. Alright, the opponent. Delaying on a perfect vanish, obviously not the best strategy. Switch into you, go into this. Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna go into this, because odds are, yeah, look at that, what a drop. I think I'll go for an ultimate, yeah. That's the safest play we could make, honestly. Because this is supposed to do a decent amount of damage. If this doesn't kill Super Vegito, that'll suck for us, because now we need to put in a bit of extra effort. Never mind, yeah. That's awesome. Let's go for the rush there. Gonna dodge. I'm gonna dodge it right back. This is some classic Legend stuff here. You're witnessing it right in front of your eyes. I'm gonna go with the special move there. That's one of the best strengths of Gohan's special moves, that it's a ranged blue card that's unaffected by Gohan's counter. That basically makes it way stronger. Hopefully this doesn't kill us. I'm gonna switch into Goku Black here, just to make sure that we can secure Gohan's position, make sure he doesn't get killed. This is obviously the much safer play. I'm gonna go into the... Oh. I was supposed to go into the blue, but we actually destroyed the blue on accident. Okay, we can just do this. It's fine. I think with this combo, I think the best strategy would be to just pop the blue now, and then go for the ult after the fact. Because the paralysis, I think, is really strong. Can definitely make a pretty big difference. Wait, no, it's poison, sorry. Did I say paralysis before? That's my bad. He doesn't actually have paralysis on any of his cards. Ah, damn, that's so annoying. He's dead, probably. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I really thought this guy would survive. Unfortunately, not the case. Oh, nice. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. The fact that we get gauge on that is crazy strong. Yeah. Nice. Really secured the win there. Close. We came really damn close to losing, but Ultimate Gohan ended up coming clutch. Surprisingly, all three characters actually really managed to show off their stuff in this video. Overall, I'd say they did a pretty good job performing, and this Gohan Black inspired team overall managed to perform in the current PvP meta really well. Despite the fact that obviously the teams that we faced... Ooh, nice, we're in Platinum now. Despite the fact that obviously the teams weren't exactly like varying all that much, it's a pretty visible difference from the previous video, because we're obviously using more modern characters, and Goku Black actually manages to keep up with these new characters, with both of the Gohans, in terms of performance, and we can really see that shine in the video that you saw just now. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this second episode of the brand new season of Supreme Saturdays. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, and if you didn't, be sure to leave a dislike. Make sure to leave all of your criticisms, comments, thoughts on the video down below in the comment section, because I'd love to respond to every single comment. That's generally what the comment section is for, right, for discussion purposes. Make sure to also subscribe to make sure that you're notified when I do drop another video, because obviously the upload schedule hasn't been very consistent, so hopefully we can move forward with a more consistent schedule. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Bye, and thanks for watching.